आज हमारा टॉपिक स्टार्ट है पार्ट 5 सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग में सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट लाइफ साइकिल। सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट लाइफ साइकिल SDLC for short as well defined structure sequence stages in software engineering to develop the intention of software product. SDLC activities हैं provide a series of steps to follow to design and develop a software product. Efficient SDLC framework include the following steps: communication, required gathering, feasibility studies, system analysis, software designing, coding, testing, integration, implementation, operations, maintenance, and disposition. This is the first step where the user initializes the request for a desired software product. The contact the serve the provider and try to negotiate the team. He submit his request to the service provider and organization in writing. Requirement gathering. This step onwards, the software development team work to carry on the project. The team holds the discussion with the various stakeholders from the problem domain and try to gain out as much information as possible on their requirements. The requirements are contempt and suggested into user requirement. Requirements are functional requirement. The requirement are collection using the number of practical giving. Study existing on obsolete system and software. Conduct interviews of the users and developer. Refer to the database or collection answers from the questions. Feasibility studies. Feasibility study after requirement gathering, the team comes with a root plan of software process. At this step, the team analyzes if a software can made to fulfill all the requirement of the user and there it any possibility of software being no more useful. It is found out if the project is functionally, practically and technology. Feasibility study of the organization to take up. There are many organisms available which help to develop and conduct the feasibility of a software project. System analysis. At this stage, the developer decide a roadmap of their plan and try to begin up the best software model suitable for a project. System analysis include understanding of the software product, limitation, learning system, related problems or changing to be done in an existing the system, identify and address the impact of project and organize and personal sector. The project team analyzes the scope of the project and plan and schedule and resources accordingly. Software design. Next step is to bring down whole knowledge of the requirement analysis on the desk and design the software product. The requirement for the user and information gathered is required gathering phase as input of this step. The output of this step came in the form of two designing: logical designing, physical designing, engineering product, metadata and data dictionary, and logical diagrams and data flow diagram, as in some cases is pseudocode, PSCUDO codes, 1 second guys. In some cases, PCU, it's encoding. This step is also known as a programming phase. The implementation of software design starts in team of writing a program code in suitable programming language and developing error-free executing program and efficiently. Any estimation says 50% of whole software development process should be tested. Errors may be run the software from the computer level of its own removement. Software testing is done while coding by the developer through testing is conducted by testing aspect जो हमारे expertise at various level of coding such as module testing, programming testing, coding testing, in-home testing, and testing the product at user end. Early discovery of early and their remedies is the key of reliability of software. Integrations. What is integration? Integration software may need to integrate with the libraries of database and other programming. This stage SDLC involves the integration of software with other world entities. Implementation. This means installation of the software on the user machine at the type of software need. Post installment at the user end. Software is tested for a protectability and applicability, and integrated related issues are solved during the implementation. Maintenance, operations and maintenance. This phase confirms the software operation in terms of more efficient and less errors. If the requirement, the user trained on with the document also to operate the software and how to keep the software operation. The software maintained timely by update the code according to the changing take place in the user end, the requirement and technology. This way may be face challenges for hidden bugs and real world underdefined the problems. अब हम ऑपरेशन और मेंटेनेंस एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट और एक इंटरेस्टिंग है कि दिस फेज आप कंफर्म करते हैं सॉफ्टवेयर ऑपरेशंस इन टर्म्स ऑफ मोर एफिशिएंट होते हैं, लेस एरर्स होते हैं, एंड हाउ टू कीप अ सॉफ्टवेयर द सॉफ्टवेयर इज मेंटेन टाइमली अपडेटेड द कोड अकॉर्डिंग टू द चेंजिंग टेक प्लेस इन द यूजर एंड और एनवायरनमेंट और टेक्नोलॉजी. यूजर एंड की हमारे पास रिक्वायरमेंट है, उसमें एंड्स में जो चेंजिंग आती है, दिस फेज आर मे फेस चैलेंजेस फॉर हिडन द बग्स फॉर रियल वर्ल्ड एंड अनडिफाइंड द प्रॉब्लम्स. अब हमारे पास एक और इसका है डिस्पोजिशन at the time of lapping the software may be defined in the performance front. It may be go completely obstacle or may need to intend and upgraded, hence our pressure need to be eliminated a major portion of the system. This phase data and require the software components close down the system planning and disposition the activity and term system at appropriate end of the system time. Thank you guys. अब हम लेक्चर पार्ट 6 में आएंगे सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग in the next video.